Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is also going to be posted on Reddit. So if you are, this is your first time seeing me, this is also my first time posting a video on Reddit. What's up, guys? Nice to meet you. My name is Anthony. I am the owner of Guerra boxing equipment. So today I just wanted to give a little update on how business is going, future plans, and common questions that I'm getting for Guerra boxing equipment. So first of all, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that has ordered or even just checked out the website or my Instagram. I really do appreciate you. Believe it or not, every eye on the brand is a huge help, whether it's word of mouth or just actually buying a pair of gloves or just spreading the word. I really do appreciate it. As of right now, recording this video, I have 5 pairs of Guerra boxing equipment left. Thankfully, I'm about to sell out, so I have 3 red pairs left, and then I have 2 black pairs remaining. So if that's something that you are potentially interested in, then I would definitely, you can go check out the website guerraboxing.com if you would like to go ahead and pick up a pair. But anyways, before I get into anything else, I wanted to go ahead and talk about why I'm even making this video. So I wanted to go ahead and answer some of the common questions that I'm getting about Guerra boxing equipment. Thankfully, most of the feedback has been extremely overwhelmingly positive, but personally there are some things that even I would like to fix with these gloves, and that's something that I'll talk about here in this video. So the very first thing is the laces. So the laces are very short. They're a little too short for my liking, and this was just an error in manufacturing. The laces that we actually agreed upon were this long. See that? It's about like almost 3 times the length. But this is the last prototype, essentially this glove right here, just a different colorway of Guerra boxing equipment. So this is the glove that I used for many months while these gloves were in production, and just so I can, confidently just sell this product and be happy and believe in what I'm selling, right? So this is how it looks now after breaking in for a couple months. Very easy to open, as you can see there, right? Boom, right? And this is a pretty nice colorway, but it's not something that I'm selling right now. Eventually I will do custom orders. You can put your name on it and everything like that. And I can take an order for you like that now if you want, but it's just not something I'm prioritizing at this moment. Right now I really want to build up the stock colors and all that good stuff, just to make sure that that's taken care of before I go ahead and overstep it or anything like that. But yeah, so as you can see, I went through 4 different prototypes. This was the one I finally landed on. So this is what it looks like when it's broken in, right? Nice and round, especially when you have it on, when you're hitting the bag or something like that. It puffs up very easily. It gives you that nice round, I guess you can say, look. When you punch something, the feedback is awesome. The glove flattens out, so it doesn't feel like a ringside glove or a winning glove, or what's another one that's a little too rounded? An Empire glove. These gloves feel very rounded when you hit the bag. This type of padding tends to flatten out when you punch the bag, giving you that proper connection with your front 2 knuckles, as you can see there. But yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and showcase that for you. Another question I get is the wrist padding. Does this break in? Does it get softer? Does it start to get a little smaller in size? And the answer to that is yes. With sweat, with some heat, and this starts to get a lot softer, so you can mold it. And this is a brand new pair, by the way. You can mold it. It will start to shape around your wrist very nice, just like that, instead of just kind of protruding like it is fresh out of the package. Another question I get is, hey, the gloves look very flat compared to the pictures that you've posted. Any glove that you get fresh out of a package is going to be flat, right, just because of the way it's packed. So even this, right, you can see it's still a little round, and this is after being out of the package for about a week, right, and then only used once. But any glove that you look at, Winning, Adams, ProLast, even some rivals come out very boxy straight out of the package, and that's just a matter of having to use them. The gloves will start to open up and get that round shape. But as you can see here, this is the red pair. My whole goal with Guerra boxing equipment was to make the gloves compact, not too big for a 16 ounce. Personally, I don't like sparring in huge 16 ounces. I do like that you can defend a little better with them, but I just don't like the lack of hand control you get inside the glove, because you open the glove and suddenly it starts to pick up just because, you know, it's a big glove. So I like that these are compact. The inside, fresh out of the package, is nice and tight, so that when you're wearing wraps and sweating in them, the glove opens up, eventually giving you a lot of space in there if you have bigger hands, okay? But this is, like I said, a more compact 16 ounce. And as you can see there, again, 1 week out of the package, trained in one time. The padding is very easy to open, about, I'd say, you know, 75% of the way broken in. It looks super nice on hand. The red one is my personal favorite. Has a nice feedback to it. If you press on the knuckles right here, you definitely can't feel your own knuckle, right? Which means it's protective enough to hurt yourself if you have protective enough to not hurt yourself if you have brittle knuckles, but it's not super soft padding like a, how can I describe it? Like a fly, to the point where you can press and, you know, possibly hurt your knuckles if you're hitting wrong on the heavy bag or in sparring. So this is the red colorway right there. And then this is the black colorway on hand. So I was really surprised that this was the most popular colorway, the black one, just because, you know, black is a pretty standard color. It's nothing too fancy, but it definitely does look a lot better on hand, right? It gives you that classic old school boxing glove look. Boom, right? The black and gold looks really nice in my opinion. And the black laces add a nice little touch. I would have preferred white laces. Again, manufacturing error, and that's something on my end that I have to fix. But I have communicated with my team, and for the next launch, the laces will be fixed as well. So yeah, guys, this is the black pair, this is the red pair, and like I said, I have 5 left, so if you'd like to pick up a pair, by all means, feel free to check out my website. And if by the time you're watching this video, they're already sold out, then I apologize for that. I wasn't expecting to sell out as fast as I did, but I am very happy about the support. And God willing, within 2 to 4 weeks, I'll have another restock with 3, possibly 5 new colors coming. 2 of those which will be quote unquote special editions. Nonetheless, I don't want to get ahead of myself and promise something that may not happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep it at that. Black and red will 100% be restocking. So just something for you to keep in mind if you really like these 2 on hand. And like I said, I can make you a custom pair if you want your name, if you want a specific colorway, I can make it for you. It would be a lot more pricey than the original price tag for a regular one, $125 for these, because obviously it's harder to make one pair, to have to go buy a specific leather for one pair of glove, and then not like a batch, for example. So a custom pair would be around $180 instead of the typical $125. But before I ramble on too much, I want to go ahead and get into why I started Guerra boxing equipment. And to be super truthful with you guys, man, I love boxing gloves. I love boxing. I love trying out different brands, seeing what each brand has to offer, and having tried so many brands, as you can see on my wall here. And unfortunately, you know, I've sold so many, like 10, 12 pairs of really good gloves that I really regret selling. So I won't be selling these anymore, making that mistake again. But I've tried everything from, you know, the most coveted gloves, winning boxing gloves, authentic ones, right, to $50 gloves, $30 gloves, the trash ones that Everlast makes, you know, at Academy and stuff, very low quality. All of those, I've tried those. Their higher line ones are good, but you know, the ones that nobody uses, the very bottom line ones that, you know, you can break your hand in and stuff like that. I've tried everything, and I decided that, you know what, there's a gap that I can fill, and that's quality gear at a low cost, right? So I felt like $125. You're paying, like, you know, $50 more than you would get at like your local retailer, Walmart, Academy, Dick's, and you're getting a leather lace-up 16-ounce glove for $125. I think that is an absolutely fair price. I believe that this is going to be something that just stands the test of time, you know, God willing. And I only say that because I didn't get into making gloves just because it's a trend. This has been an idea I've had for years, and thankfully I was just now able to take action on that idea. And I want my brand to be that brand that you go to whenever you need something that's going to last you a long time, but B, isn't going to break the bank. So that's what Guerra boxing equipment is going to be. It's going to be quality gear at a good price, and that's not to say there won't be premium lines in the future. I really don't know. That's way too far ahead for me to think, but what I do know is I really want my customers to be happy and to not feel like they just spent so much money for a pair of boxing gloves, and at the end of the day they could have used that money for something else, right? Whether it have been their family, debt, whatever it could be, right? So yeah, as you can see, I've tried everything, you know, so many gloves I've tried, and this is where a lot of that has led me to start my own brand, to start something I believe in. And like I said, I just want to thank all of you for the support so far. I have 5 pairs left. So if you're one of the ones that are able to grab a pair, I thank you personally for that, and I really appreciate the support. And I can't wait for the next launch, whenever that will be. Hopefully in 2 to 4 weeks, I will be getting a restock on Guerra boxing equipment gloves, okay? So yeah, guys, aside from that, my name is Anthony. Reddit, YouTube, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.